Welcome back to the backyard for match 2 of Season 9. It's round 1. Let's get started with Swing for Sonic Boom. Swing takes its place 1 car length behind the buffer car, and Cyber Speeder is up for White Crash. Cyber Speeder turns Swing on its side, and that's an elimination for now. Swing could be rescued by the next hit. It'll be Ooze Coop for the Scarlet Slashers. Ooze Coop eliminates Cyber Speeder and leaves Swing sideways on the track. First up to try the ramp will be Guitar Wars for Sonic Boom. Guitar Wars takes the ramp, does not rescue its teammate, and ends up upside down itself. Ooze Coop is already on a rampage. Here comes White Crash with Poe. And Poe locks it in to foil the ramp for now. Next up for the Slashers, Speedboat. Speedboat bounces off of Poe's big behind and ends up off the track, but upright. Good recovery for Speedboat. Up next, Headbanger's Ball for Sonic Boom. Headbanger's Ball is the heaviest car in this match, and it knocks Poe up the ramp and out of the competition. White Crash can try for some revenge with City Bus. City Bus gets Headbanger's Ball perched on the ramp, poised for launch. The next car could provide that launch, and it will be Scarlet Slasher's own Crate Racer. Headbanger's Ball does not launch, but City Bus is turned on its side and eliminated. Sonic Boom will send Disco, which has to be careful not to eliminate Headbanger's Ball with this hit. City Bus is finished off. Will Headbanger's Ball stick the landing? No, that car is eliminated. The wreckage on the field is suspiciously monochromatic. Here comes White Crash with Toyota Tacoma. Crate Racer is launched all the way to the billboard. Disco goes up onto Ooze Coop, and we're ready for another launch. It'll come from Swoop Coop for the Scarlet Slashers. A gentle launch, but with the same result, a car is eliminated. This time it is Disco. Looks like the Toyota Tacoma is next in the flight pattern, and Soul is up for Sonic Boom. This time, Swoop Coop provides the ramp that eliminates Soul. The Toyota is alive between the ramps, but here comes its teammate from White Crash, the Nissan Hardbody. And that's how you do it. The Hardbody sticks the landing and manages to do it without knocking its teammate, the Toyota, off of its perch. Now High Voltage has to navigate 2 ramps on its own team. And this time the Friendly Fire takes down Swoop Coop. And that's the end of round 1 with 10 eliminations. We actually lost every member of Sonic Boom. So we say goodbye to them. We lose 3 members of White Crash and 2 from Scarlet Slashers. And we're down to a 3-on-2 match as we head into round 2. Scarlet Slashers are ahead by 1. They're going to start by sending the ramp down. Ooze Coop is locked into the track and ready to send some cars flying. It's going to start with the Nissan Hardbody for White Crash. The Hardbody is unable to make the same landing it did last round, and it is out of here. Now Speedboat will try to jump off of its Scarlet Slasher teammate. That boat appears to be piloted by Weebles. Next down the track is Toyota Tacoma for White Crash. Some unlikely teamwork as the Tacoma is prevented from rolling over by the wreckage of the Hardbody. Scarlet Slashers come down again with High Voltage. High Voltage gets hung up on the track and rolls to its side for an elimination. That's the end of the round. We lose 1 from each team. We're down to a 2-on-1 game as we head in to round 3. Scarlet Slashers hang on to their lead, and they are going to stick with a winning formula and send down Ooze Coop. Ooze Coop is firmly locked in, and now the Toyota Tacoma has to try another jump. The Tacoma cannot pull off the recovery, and it will take a miracle to rescue that car. The only hope for White Crash is if the Speedboat somehow rights the pickup. You gotta feel bad for poor White Crash as the Speedboat comes to a perfect recovery. With a devastating ramp and an unsinkable boat, Scarlet Slashers have won match 2.